Episode 35 is The Big Job. In this episode, Sylvia, Wander, and the the Insurgent Generals have to shut down Lord Hader's secret weapon without getting caught. This is a great episode. It's another example of Wander and Sylvia's friendship, how Wander's philosophy can backfire on him, and a reminder of Lord Hader's villainy. Also, the Insurgent Generals, unlike the giants in The Buddies, are actually fleshed out well enough for one-shot characters.
Our target, Lord Hader's top secret research facility.
Lord Hader has a research facility? I thought he just kinda wung it when it came to villainy.
Our mission? Sneak in and destroy Hader's latest diabolical invention, the HD-125F.
Whatever that stands for, it looks like a sci-fi bomb.
Who are we? The craziest ragtag band of rebels in the galaxy? The Insurgent Generals!
Oh, you ain't seen Greatest Ragtag Team of Rebels until much later, bud.
General Outrage! I'm all about missions, mayhem, manliness!
Yay, character introductions! Typical buff military character design, except he looks like a Simpsons character. Voiceover is one of his specialties. Heh, fourth wall jokes.
Brains! I compute our chances of success to be totally awesome!
Your specialty is nerd stuff? Oh, like Commander Peepers. Is looking like a gross hairy zit one of your specialties too?
Wild card! You never know what I'm gonna rutabaga! Candy corn!
Completely unpredictable, so he's the crazy comic relief of the group? Also, is he wearing a weird green roast chicken thing around his neck?
Clipper! I'll clip you!
So you're like Clamps off of Futurama, except you're a generic dog-bear cartoon animal? And that's a really niche skill. Y'all got a member whose specialty is lowering you guys down by a rope, too?
Smash and sass! Hi!
Oh no, I did it!
Smash and sass? Great code.
And the lovable wandering wanderer, Wander!
Wander, stop stealing her spotlight.
Look, this little furball is my best pal. I know he seems like a skinny, clueless weakling, but believe me, he always manages to get the job done in his own weird little way.
Yep, that about sums him up. If Wander ever needed a reference when applying for a job, that's pretty much all you'd need to say.
We're gonna sneak in there and destroy Lord Hader's latest evil technology.
Ah! Bill Cipher! And I thought that was a prison in The Fugitives. Does Lord Hader just make all of his facilities look like Bill? Wander just going in, guns blazing like an idiot main character from an anime.
You're gonna guard the front door and make sure no one comes in.
What, like a bouncer? You expect Wander to be a good bouncer? Have him break in with you guys. Sneaking around is like this dude's specialty.
If he flings this up, it's on you.
This is why you gotta be careful when you recommend other people, because then your superiors will blame you because your friend is a fuck-up that couldn't get the job done, even though you have absolutely no control over what they did. Just waltz on through the front door? Not very covert, guys.
Look, I really want to make a good impression on these guys, so just focus, and it shouldn't be hard, okay?
Well, then maybe you should have had Wander sit this one out if you wanted to be a tryhard. Because Wander focusing on something?
Don't let anyone in!
Don't let anyone in. I got this.
Yeah!
Well, at least he's not stupid and literal-minded enough to not let Sylvia in.
Thank you!
Don't let anyone in.
But he is stupid enough to let a watchdog in not even 5 seconds later.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you guarding the door?
Guess he needs you to bail his ass out like most of the time.
What should I do?
Find the guy, knock him out, say something sassy!
Hell yeah, it's time to toughen up, bust some heads, and crank out the one-liners.
Just figure out a way to get him out of here!
Doi. How does he do that, Sylvia? How? Better figure it out for himself.
Go! Go away! You go away from this building! You go away now! Go! Shoot!
How'd that work out for you, Wander? Maybe try pulling a spray bottle filled with water out of your hat while you're at it.
Who are you?
You don't know who Wander is? The guy your boss has been obsessing over destroying? How can you be that out of the loop?
Sylvia!
Wow, walking on 2 fingers and reducing the thickness of your neck and needlessly circling it around a laser and moving your eyeballs to the other side of your face? Shit, and I thought Wander was bendy.
Night janitor!
He cleans castle floors and saves princesses at the same time.
So Hater hired a newer, younger, and prettier janitor, huh? Well, you listen to me, pal. I ain't going without a fight! Gah!
I thought he said he wasn't going without a fight. Does that mean he's gonna come back the next day and shoot the place up? At least he thinks you're pretty, Wander.
Oh, look, here they are, in this bush!
No, I hate that bush. I never go near it.
I hate that bush too. It has no reason being there. It completely clashes with the hedges in the background, and there is nothing nearby to complement it. Also, it wasn't there earlier. See? Okay, now the door is locked. You think it would be locked in the first place since there's a top secret weapon inside, but I guess I can't expect competence from watchdogs that aren't on that planet in The Fugitives.
The way you got here is your standard evil overlord's secret layer lock. Seen it a million times.
And do all standard evil overlord secret layer locks have keys shaped like Lord Hater's head? And where the hell did you even stick that key to unlock the door? There's no keyhole.
I hope this hug is acceptable compensation.
Just let me use your restroom and we'll call it even.
On one hand, Wander, you're a cheap bastard for trying to get out of paying for services. I don't believe that you don't have any money on your person. On the other hand, locksmith, why would you want to use the bathroom at some random place you just unlocked? Do you accept that alternate form of exchange of services if you, say, just need to unlock someone's house?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done. I promise.
You better let him wander, unless you're willing to go way beyond a hug and exchange here.
Oh, rats! Out of order!
So where do the watchdogs here go when they have to use the facilities? Behind that bush? No wonder that scientist hates it.
And the locksmith never breaks a promise.
Just kiss him already, you fruitcake. Wander's pretty much confirmed gay anyway.
What are you doing?
Hopefully not pissing in that recycling bin.
It's worse than I thought. Gonna be here all night.
Not surprised, since I doubt Lord Hater gives a shit about keeping the facilities in working order. Not sure if that lined up, but you get my point. Hey, it's that pink guy with the mustache from Monsters University. After graduating from college, he had to settle for a job as a pizza delivery boy. This economy.
Wander, who are all those people?
And what are you guys doing in the security monitor room on Lord Hater's ship?
They keep coming and never going!
Your roomie throwing a party against your wishes be like,
Plasma leak! Totally dangerous, poisonous, so everybody better leave now!
I got a tear in my suit. I've been exposed.
Don't touch me! No reason we both gotta die!
Also, how is shouting that in the middle of the freaking street going to alert anyone inside the building? And this is why you don't say stuff like that, Wander. You're like that one guy who said he had Ebola after coughing on that plane and he got kicked out and arrested for it. You know, back during that media scare of the month. We forgot to change the close sign to open. It's almost like we could have taken the whole day off.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong?
He ran out of air. He needs reinflation.
Our job is to put a stop to plasma leaks, not dreams.
Those aren't mutually exclusive, though. Like, what if someone's dream was to run a plasma lab? You know, like a sci-fi version of a meth lab. You could call it Breaking Plaz or something.
Pipes all fixed.
Pipes all fixed.
Are you talking about your ding-dong?
Sorry about the mess. I got anger management issues. Probably why they replaced me. Good luck, pretty boy.
Okay, so he's not coming back to shoot up the place. And Wander isn't a pretty boy. He's cute, but he's not like effeminately gorge like Marth from Fire Emblem. Or even Reshiram in the artwork of this Pokemon card.
Look, the HT-125F.
Oh shit, it's the fabrication machine from 9. And it's about to use the talisman to steal one of your souls.
Deactivate activating the force field by putting the command key into the 2 keyholes.
Oh shit, I have 4 arms! How the hell am I supposed to turn 2 keys at once? I bet not even a 2-armed guy could accomplish such a task.
We're missing a key!
Oh, okay. Hey, just have Wander call that locksmith back. They have a relationship.
Don't move! Lord Hater will be here any minute.
Oh no, I did it!
I would have personally said, boom, you just got knocked the fuck out. But this is a kid show, so...
Hater will be here any second and he's gonna totally cut the square out of dog!
Wow. Do you have music notes for legs?
Bringing you along was a mistake!
Letting your friend bring a +1 to your guy's outing, only to find out that +1 is an asshole, be like...
Guys, don't blame Sylvia. Blame me. I was a big dummy to think I could be as cool or heroic as any of you, especially my best friend. I'm not a hero or a tough guy. I'm just a worthless, wandering wanderer, Wander.
A bit on the self-loathing side there, Wander, but still, when you end up fucking up a grand opportunity for your friend, you will end up feeling like the biggest piece of shit ever.
Hey, the scientist keys!
A clef key! Careful, don't let it swag play you.
Let's blow this joint!
Sylvia, watch your mouth. This is a kid's show, remember?
Just a little shorter.
So, all that drama just to stick a piece of gum on the side of a shutdown sphere? Wow, you're clearly the MVP of this group. Okay, I take that back. Brains is the worst. I mean, why couldn't Clips just stick that thing on himself? Okay, I take that back too. Why couldn't Clips just activate it too? Why did you need to go play music through a chicken's anus and Kazooie the bomb with an egg projectile? These guys are like a triathlon of disappointment.
Wander, no!
Wander, just leave him to die. He's not worth it. Besides, death by exploding base is one of the coolest ways to go out. Wow, you're lucky the locksmith wasn't around to see that.
I get great enjoyment when a plan works out accordingly.
Except it didn't. Wander was the real wild card of the group.
And now, because of the big job we pulled off today, he will never be able to heat his hot tub.
Whoa, what now?
My sentiments exactly. Why does Hater have an entire research facility dedicated to something so mundane? Hopefully someone brings this to his attention next season.
HT125F hot tub, heated to 125 degrees Flargenhex.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the exposition. Also, what's the conversion from Flargenhex to Fahrenheit? I want to know, because if I ever decide to buy a hot tub, I want the Lord Hater experience.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe he'll be so upset that his hot tub won't work that he won't try to take over the universe or something really evil like that.
It's possible. Hot tubs are with massage chairs and helicopters in my top 3 most wanted material objects, and I had a piss-poor experience with them once. The hot tub, not the helicopter or the massage chair. There were bugs clogging up the filter, nothing on it was labeled, and it had this weird sort of stickiness to it.
We don't want Hater mad at us. Have you seen that guy?
He's scary.
Friendly reminder that Lord Hater is still a dreaded threat to the general populace despite Wander and Sylvia's interference.
You know what? The name's Sylvia, and I'm already part of an awesome team.
Yeah, a team that actually gets shit done instead of pussyfooting around because they were too cowardly to go out and make a difference. Okay, that's really cute, but being best friends is not a specialty. It's not a skill you can utilize or anything. It's just a relationship status. You know, like on Facebook or something. Episode 36 is The Helper. In this episode, Wander has to cope with the fact that nobody on the planet he and Sylvia are visiting needs help. Alright, here we go. Get ready for a rant. Honestly, I hate this episode. If I was Lord Hater, this episode would be my Wander. While there are some poor episodes in the show, like The Egg and, when we get to it, The Showstopper, This is the only episode in the entire show that I out and out actually dislike. If I was watching Wander Over Yonder on TV and this episode came on, I'd change the channel. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that since Disney doesn't rerun the fucking show despite the fact that it was the entire reason it was Anyway, what exactly makes this episode so bad? Wander. Wander makes it bad. This episode makes him very out of character. Like my summary said, Wander has to cope with the fact that nobody here needs his help. This drives him insane, like what happened in The Box, except it was actually pulled off well there and made sense, since Wander has been shown to have a terrible resistance to temptation. Here, all of a sudden, he goes bonkers because nobody needs his help. He has never done this before, and thankfully, never does this ever again. The worst kind of cartoon episodes to me are when character traits are exaggerated for the sake of plot, and that is exactly what happens here. Phew! While doing a little bit of research into this episode, I discovered what probably caused all this. This episode was written, storyboarded, and directed all by one person. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily that person's fault that it turned out like this, but this is proof why creating a series is a team effort, so you have a lot of minds and ideas poured into it. Because if it is all in charge of one person, only that person's vision of the show will be put into it, and that means it's going to turn out very differently than if it was made by a team, as it usually is. Let's get to the riffs already, shall we? Well, this is pretty. It's like a misty beach with weird cardboard cutout mountains. It's got a cute little ringed planet nearby, too.
Sylvia, look!
Yeah, those cacti bush things look like giant amoebas.
See it now?
Where'd you get those binoculars? There's a guy fixing his car. Why are we using stalknoculars for that?
Yeah.
And?
Reused animation. That's your and.
Because there is nothing more in the world I would rather do than help.
Yeesh, at least acknowledge Wander's offer of assistance, man. Just driving off on your hot rod drill car thing like he ain't even there.
Funny thing, though, that guy, he...
Didn't need your help?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
The way the man didn't even acknowledge your existence was probably a pretty big clue.
Hi, friend. Which way you headed?
What, is he gonna hitchhike on Sylvia or something?
You going up ways, down ways, sideways, north ways, north by northwest ways?
Heh, movie references. And I don't even want to know how you're SpongeBobbing it right now by growing extra arms, Wander.
Nah, I was just giving you a thumbs up. I really like your hat. Like those shoes, too.
Guy's just giving thumbs up to random crap like he's on a real-life version of Facebook or some shit.
And here comes my ride now. Right on time.
How did it take the car that long to get there? The hitchhiker was within viewing distance of the area the man first drove off from.
It's like I told you, Wander. There's a time to help and a time to not help.
Wrong advice, Sil. You should be telling him that not everyone in the world needs or wants someone's help. Guess that's something he'll have to wait till next season to learn the hard way.
Scream! Scream!
You foolish avian! Don't you know that angry birds like yourself can't fly? You're Bugs Bunny in some cases, Wander, but not this one.
Do you need help finding the way south? How about which worms taste good? Name of a good dentist? Anything?
This place is a desert. I shudder on how you have a refined worm palate and birds don't have teeth. Don't let chicken from Cow and Chicken make you think otherwise.
Look at it this way. It's a good thing not everybody needs your help all the time.
Why?
Why? Why? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Because it means nobody is in trouble.
Well, you wouldn't want to sprain your help gland.
My what?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Okay, it's looking like even Sylvia is out of character in this episode. She usually gives Wander, actual advice. She doesn't do that Squidward tricking SpongeBob's laugh box shit.
No, Sylvia, you're right. Nobody needs any help today. So, let's just relax and enjoy the rest of the day.
Exactly.
And And too bad the episode just doesn't end right there.
There's a relaxing little town down there.
Looks like that town in Sand Kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey.
Mopping up floors, opening doors. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to lighten your load.
In Wander's defense, what kind of automatic door has a knob?
You're going by yourself, stolen from your rug. Put my hat in the mud. If that's...
Oh yeah, I'm sure your hat really appreciates just being tossed in the mud like worthless garbage, Wander. Never mind that the weird Cyclops bug lady could just go around the mud.
Hey, Wander, you know this town is actually pretty cool? There's a killer lemonade stand on the next corner and...
Boy, you're easily impressed, Sylvia, if all it takes is a stand of murderous lemonade.
Look at this pair of shades I picked up at the secondhand shop down the street. Aren't they everything?
Maybe you should have only bought one shade, because your eyeballs are right next to each other. So you're just going to be looking through the shade with one eye, and then halfway out the middle of the shades with the other.
I got some for you, too.
Yeah, and take note of how the handles just balance on the front of his head, rather than going along the sides of it like it's supposed to. This is why cartoon animals don't wear glasses.
It's not fudge, it's mud.
Oh, you found the mud pie shop.
Watch out, Sylvia. I think you're catching Wander stupid.
Stupidity isn't a virus, but it sure is spreading like one.
Oh, somebody help me!
What the hell is that you're waving around, ma'am? You're interfering with EMS. Stop glory hounding, Wander.
Would someone mind explain to me just what is going on around here?
Well, for one thing, you look like a cross between Dr. Eggman and Bert from Sesame Street.
That's right! We're making a movie!
Yeah, and this is why you set out roadblocks and stuff when you're shooting footage out in public.
Help?
With what? The fire or your bulge? Well, either way, Wander just covered it with his white foam.
That's right! We're making a movie! About making a movie!
Then doesn't that technically mean Wander was helping when he interfered the first time?
Oh, and check this out.
What am I checking out? The little fan or the fact that its band is just sitting right atop your hair?
Gosh, you were right, Sil.
Eat? That's the name of your restaurant? Eat? Is that like your gimmick? Attracting customers by naming your business the most generic nonsense that nobody with legitimate aspirations of working in the food service industry would ever even consider labeling their place of business as?
There's nothing that a triple pickle cream pie can't solve.
Except your gag reflex.
I guess I did get a little carried away back there.
You think?
Some days, folks don't need a helping.
Exactly.
Yay, Wander came to his senses and everything worked out for— Just kidding, prepare yourselves for the worst scene in the episode. 10 out of 10 running liquid animation right there.
Hater! Watchdogs taking over the town! You know what this means?
Check, please.
Insert laugh track here.
It means it's time to help!
Is that boy Wander's V-Day outfit or something?
Saving the day!
Boom! And that door slam didn't even turn you handsome like Squidward.
I'm so glad you asked, Michelle.
Watch where you're putting that finger, Haiti.
Just let me have 5,075 frivolity meals, 689 pies.
Wow, you're actually purchasing food for the Watchdogs? Damn, everyone is out of character in this episode.
Okay, I know what you're here for, Lord Hater, but unfortunately for you, I'm here to help these people, so you're just gonna have to get right back on your ship.
What's going on over here, Michelle?
I'm not sure, sir. He just hopped up there and,
I'm sorry, son, but I'm gonna have to ask you to come down from there right now. We're simply not insured for that kind of...
But he's gonna take over your town, and I'm here to help!
And speaking of out of character, we've reached the low point of the episode. This right here, this is not Wander. This is not how he handles villainy. He never directly opposes them and sees them as threats like a typical hero does. Well, except for Screwball, but we're not at that point. If they, and by they, I mean the one person who directed this, really wanted to do this whole nonsense right, they could have had Wander ask Hater if he needed help paying for his order, or loading it back into the skull ship, or making sure all the Watchdogs got their food or something like that. Jeez. Luckily, this whole scene actually gets addressed in a Season 2 episode in a very roundabout way. On another note, Insured for what? Wander scuffing your counter? Or Wander falling off and then suing your guy's business?
These guys have the best triple pickle pies in the universe.
Thank you. We take great pride in our pies.
Okay, there's no way there's 609 pies in that box.
Now, son...
Oh look, he got KO'd Smash Bros. Style. Maybe once he comes down from the spawning platform, he'll be back to his... Oh.
Need your necktie straightened?
Yikes, what a creepy guy. I just imagine those eyes just looming over me outside my window.
How about you? Shoelace aside?
Oh god, why do you have veiny old person legs?
Can I help you carry your ice cream cone?
Whoa, is that like a relative of the Spornax? It's a camel, elephant, vaguely dinosaur mix. Reminds me of Elm from Abe's Odyssey. Oh, fucking hell, Wander. Fucking hell.
There's, somebody we need you to run out of town.
Of course! Where is he? Show him to me!
See, Wander wouldn't want to straight up evict someone from the premises like that. What a mess. Oh god, is it the guy with his eyeballs dangling downward and brain exposed?
Oh, so this is the guy you want out of town.
Wow, rather than just outright banishing Wander, you set him up for that "the real monster is you" twist. Savage.
Well, lucky for them, I'm here to help.
No, you're not helping in the way that you think you are. They're literally doing to you what they did to Romeo after he killed Tybalt. Except yourself.
And stay out!
So do they have a jurisdiction problem on this planet or something? Also, that arrow should be pointing southeast because right now it's saying that the county line is the sand in front of it. Yay! Everyone cheers except for the guy with the hanging eyeballs and exposed brain. He's bad news, I'm telling ya.
Pass the mustard. Did they change these fries? Oh, so good. Oh, man. Oh, I am making such a mess. Hey, Papers, pass me some of those napkins. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And we end on this disaster with Hater becoming borderline aroused by his meal.